So I've had a request to do a tutorial on Avicii synth. I made the presumption that this person was talking about the synth used in his song Levels, so that's what I'm going to be focusing on. Just a couple of things to point out about this. There's a lot more to this song than just one synth. You know, you have a bass line, piano, a couple of leads, all layered. But the synth I'm going to be focusing in on and doing a tutorial on today is this one. Which is used for the main melody. Another thing, if you subscribe to my channel and personal message me, I will send you the reason file for this, which includes the Combinator patches for the bass and the other lead as well. So I'll just get right into it. So I'm going to start off by right clicking and creating a Combinator, and then my favorite synth 4. Sorry about that. Right click and initialize the patch, and we're going to bring this pitch range up to 21. Go ahead and pop open Show Programmer. Yep, turn all 3 oscillators on here. First one is a multi oscillator. I'm going to leave it at sawtooth. We're going to bring the octave down 1. We're going to leave the detune mode at random and the amount at 24. Then oscillator 2, you're going to want another multi-oscillator. Leave it at saw again, but we're going to bring the octave up on this one to 5. Leave it at random, but we're going to touch the amount of detune up to 32. And then for the third oscillator, we're going to create a noise oscillator. And we're going to change it to color. And we're going to move the noise modulation all the way up to 127. And that bit wraps up for the oscillators. So the filter, we're going to use a low pass ladder filter, leave it at 24 type 2. Going to turn the frequency right up, and the res is right down, leave that there. The filter envelope, is going to be right up to 127. The velocity at 47 is fine, and turn this up to 44. And then the mixer, you're going to want this, this is the balance between oscillator 1 and oscillator 2. Bring that around until you get to 92. So you've got more of oscillator 2 coming through than oscillator 1. And this is the mixer fader for oscillator 3, which we're going to put at minus 3.9. Done. Okay, and then we're going to move on to the envelopes here. So for the filter envelope, leave the attack at 0 and chuck everything right up. For the amp envelope, you're going to want the attack at 5.3 milliseconds. The K, you're going to want at 1.6 seconds. And the sustain at minus 55.7. Go. The release at 88 milliseconds. Okay, I can't get it to 88 milliseconds again. I'll just leave it at 90 then, 90.5. So that's about us for the synth sound. So next you want to right click on the 4. You're going to want to create an effect, which is digital vocoder. Bring the band down to 4 and turn it to equalizer. And that is all we're going to do for that. Right click on the vocoder and create an M-class compressor. You're going to want the input to go up to 4.9. The threshold, you're going to want to make minus 11.3. Ratio, bring bring that down a little bit to 3.82. The attack you're going to want at 98 milliseconds. And the release you're going to want at 84. Having the attack and release set like this helps to create a really punchy kind of sound, like a pumping sound. And then we're going to add a maximizer, M-class maximizer. So right click, get effects again, M-class maximizer. Then you're going to want that limiter on, 4 millisecond look ahead on so it doesn't clip. And then you're going to want to put the input up to 3.8 decibels. For the attack, you're going to want it to be slow, leave the release at fast, and leave the output gain. Soft clip you're going to want on, and turn the amount to 30. And then the final thing we're going to do to the synth is create an M-class equalizer. Turn on the low shelf. Bump. Actually, no, leave that there. You're going to want the gain at 2.9, and the Q, leave it there. Skip to param 2, turn that on. You want the frequency at 371 Hertz. There you go. The gain for this you're going to want at -8. And the Q you're going to want at 6.4. Then high shelf frequency bring down to 5.2. 5.260. Gain you're going to want at 4. And the Q at 0.5. Sorry again. So that's your basic synth patch. Yep. So there you go. There's how to make lead synth in Avicii song levels. And remember, if you want the rest of this, the rest of the combinators in this actual region file, just so you can get a deeper understanding of how this was created, just subscribe to my channel, send me a personal message, and I'll email you a download link. You can also check out my Facebook and SoundCloud pages for some music, which I'll put a link in the description for. So thanks, see ya.